The book quotes Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid as saying in 2008 that then-Senator Obama had a real shot at the White House because he was a light-skinned African-American, quote, with no Negro dialect unless he wanted to have one. After the quote was made public Saturday, Leader Reid apologized to a number of black leaders, including the president, who released a statement saying, quote, I accepted Harry's apology without question. The book is closed. Not for Republican leaders who say Reid should resign from his leadership post.
When Democrats get caught saying racist things, you know, an apology is enough.
All right, welcome to Gimme 5. I took you back to that moment. Just so you know who Harry Reid is, just so you know what Harry Reid has said, in addition to why should I help a kid with cancer, what do I care? I got people who are laid off back in my own home state. They got their own problems. That's who Harry Reid is, okay? That's his background. If that were a Republican, he'd be out of politics. You'd say, Harry who? Oh, yeah, I remember him. He's the racist they kicked out, right? Okay, of course, he hasn't been kicked out. Yet, everyone else is a racist. Everyone else is un-American. The Koch brothers are un-American. And in the wake of the Sterling fiasco in the NBA, Harry Reid took to the floor of the Senate, and he wants the NFL to mimic the NBA. Watch.
Madam President, yesterday, all America watched while Commissioner Adam Silver and the National Basketball Association acted justly in punishing Donald Sterling for his harmful, racist behavior. I, along with most all of America, applaud the NBA's work in swiftly moving to stamp out bigotry from its ranks. Commissioner Silver and the NBA leadership have set the standard for how professional sports organizations should act in the face of racism.
Oh, he puts me to sleep. I'm sorry. He's a remedy for insomnia, I'm telling you. All right, so he wants the NFL to make the Redskins change their name, and he won't even say the word. Watch.
I wonder today, Madam President, how the leadership of the National Football League, the NFL, that money-making machine, I wonder if they've taken notice of the NBA's decisive action. How long will the NFL continue to do nothing, zero, as one of its teams bears a name that inflicts so much pain on Native Americans? It is untoward of Daniel Snyder to try and hide behind tradition. Tradition? That's what he says in refusing to change the name of the team. Madam President, tradition, what tradition? A tradition of racism is all that name leaves in his wake.
This guy is a piece of work. He's a piece of work. More.
Mr. Snyder knows that in sports the only tradition that matters is winning. So I urge Daniel Snyder to do what's morally right and remove this degrading term from the league by changing his team's name. It's been done before, right here in Washington, D.C. 17 years ago, the Washington Bullets and the late Abe Pollin, a wonderful man, Madam President, saw all the gun violence and murders taking place in the D.C. area. And what did he do? He voluntarily decided that name, Washington Bullets, wasn't any good, and changed his name. He didn't want his team to be associated with bullets. So he changed the names organization from the Washington Bullets to the Washington Wizards. The Wizards is a good name.
I think the Wizards is to be honest with you, no politics here. I think the Wizards is a pathetic name for a professional basketball team, my opinion. But Harry Reid says it's a good name. So that was good. Harry Reid, the judge, the jury. One more.
Don't you think Daniel Snyder can come up with a name? It should be easy. Yet he could invite the fans to choose a name. He could ask high school kids to come up with a name. Anything they came up with rare exception, would be better than the Washington team name they have now. But since Snyder fails to show any leadership, the National Football League should take an assist from the NBA and pick up the slack.
Right. Make them do it. Make them do it, because Harry Reid doesn't like it. Oh, wow. It's America Today on the Steve Malzberg Show on Newsmax Television.